What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bernard for reals. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm so sorry that I was on, should I say, on a hiatus or a break, if I may put it. And for 4 months, which is actually very unlikely now, or at least it's not really in my nature to do. So, and I'm very sorry. And the only excuse I have, I don't know if this is an excuse, but if it's to hold water, but I actually had an exam which I had to prepare for, and given the nature of the kind of content I produce, during that 4 months, what was going through my mind was Doctor Heal Thyself. So, and like it's not be nice if I produce content about like productivity and like focus and like the stuff I produce and stuff the stuff I make and like fall in hand, like it's not really, it doesn't really make sense. But we thank God, thank the Lord. The results came out like a few weeks ago, and like by God's grace I passed, and yeah, it was quite decent. I mean, it could have been better, but I mean, thank God for what we have. So, and actually also I didn't actually come back empty-handed. So yeah, so on this video I'll be sharing with you guys 4 things I learned on, should I say, on my journey of self-awareness. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 4 things I learned within this 4 months of me not posting anything. I hope you learned something. And please, if you're just joining us, don't forget to like. And if you like this type of content, please don't forget to subscribe. Now, one of the first things I learned in this my break or my short period of reflection is that burnout is real. Like, for real, the struggle is real, man. Like, I mean, when I started YouTube, I was like, I was posting consistently for like 3 months, like almost every week I was posting. But I think one of the reasons, apart from my exam, was that burnout. Yes, burnout is real. And like one of the mistakes I made was that, and actually the thing is that I actually mentioned this in my previous video, but apparently I still need to work the fundamentals behind that concept, which is creating systems. Now, one of the reasons of burnout is lack of systems. Now, what are systems? Systems are basically routines, or should I say, yeah, basically routines, like basically like clockwork. Now like in the human body, we all know that cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up whole systems. Now, basically each organ has a role to play in the overarching, should I say, aim of a particular system. Like we have digestive system, which is basically for the process of absorbing food and like releasing energy and stuff like that. So each organ, your esophagus, your intestine, they all have a role to play. Now that's basically the same thing with having a system in the like a physical system. For example, for YouTube, which I honestly made a fatal error and I'm still trying to rectify it. I'm still in the process. I mean, I won't say I'm perfect or anything, but like it's still in the works. But one of the main reasons for burnout is a lack of a system in place, like knowing when to edit the videos, and like even in anything basically in life, in studies, knowing when to study, knowing when to study a particular subject, knowing when to study another one, because I mean, all this play a role. Now the second thing I learned is that nobody legit cares. Like basically, when I was on my, should I say, break, only like I could actually count the number of friends that actually noticed I was gone. So like, and it's actually a good thing. Like honestly, it is really a good thing, because now it's a good thing in the sense that if you're a perfectionist like I am, you people that are actually kind of perfectionists, they suffer from like fussing over the little things, thinking people will actually care, but in essence many people do not. They have other things to think about than your pimple that is visible or not. So yeah, the third thing I learned in this 4 months of reflection is that, now this is in relation to my exams, because I mean that was actually one of the main reasons I quit. I took a break from YouTube. Actually, in hindsight, I didn't really think that it was even necessary to quit in the first place, but because I was reading a book called no, I'm actually not going to blame the book or anything, but I mean, because I currently finished a book known as Essentialism, which I'm going to talk about in a future video. Is the whole idea or whole concept of essentialism is like basically concentrating your efforts and like focusing it into one direction. And when you do that, you find out that you actually get the maximum amount of results because you are so focused in one direction that like everything just falls into play. Now back to the crux of what I was saying. Now, what do I mean by starting early? Now, this is basically, now for my exam, I actually started like almost a year before to prepare for this exam. Now, I think even for me that was a bit of overkill, because I mean a whole year, like, oh my god. But still, I mean, I'm not actually saying you should like start studying for an exam a whole year before, but it helps a lot to like have ample time to prepare, but like at least 7 months before a major exam, like. And given the fact that I'm actually studying medicine, so like it needs like time to like, you need to digest concepts, and like for example in physiology and biochemistry and pharmacology, like a whole lot of concepts needs a lot of time to like seat a little bit in your mind, so you can actually like, I mean, just enjoy the beauty of the human body, you know? Yeah, so yeah. The fourth thing I learned during my break or my reflection phase was relationships are important. Now, if you're like me and you like to day your day and you like other people day their day, I mean, it's actually really calm life, honestly. Like, it's really relaxing. Like, nobody's up on your matter, like nobody's just disturbing you. But if you are surrounded by people or you have relationships that elevate you, now that's where the game actually changes, because two are better than one. Now, if two of you, or because in my case 5 people or 6 people are helping each other to achieve a particular goal, I mean, like, what more can you ask for? Like, two heads are better than one. How much more 5 heads or 6 heads being better than one? So like basically relationships do matter, especially relationships that lead you somewhere. Now, during this whole reflection time, and also because of my exams, I really understood the importance of having meaningful relationships that actually take you forward. Not really, I mean, there's some useless ones that actually bring you nothing but trouble and pain and nonsense. Yeah, try and avoid it. It's not good. Yeah, so guys, and also when you have a lot of relationships, you get to like, when you're bored, you have like a few numbers to like just buzz and like say hi to and talk with and chill with, and also you get to chill with people, meaning in the sense that chilling is therapeutic in a way that, should I say, it takes you out of a mental tunnel. Because as an introvert, people would disagree that I'm not an introvert, but because I forced out the extroversion, but default mode, I'm actually introverted. Now, and being an introvert has its flaws, has its pros and cons. And one of the major cons of being an introvert is that sometimes you can get stuck in your own ideas and your own, shall I say, mental tunnel. And people help a lot to take you out of that tunnel and like expose your mind to like different modes of thinking. Like there's some way I might see things, and when somebody says something that completely blows my mind, like my mind not even near that side. So like, yeah, it basically takes you out of a mental or rather a cognitive tunnel in, I think, psychology. Yeah, something called if you just see Google cognitive tunnel, I think you're gonna learn a lot. So yeah, so guys, if you have any comments, questions on anything related to this topic, please don't hesitate to write it down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to reply you as soon as I can. And guys, if you like this video, please like, and if you like this type of content, please subscribe, and remember to always keep it real. Bye guys.